Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another 4 p.m. Bible study. My name is Jim Schaefer, and this here is my cohort. That's Maxwell Schaefer. Can you say hello, Max?
Hi.
Max is babysitting me today. He is making sure that I don't do anything that I shouldn't do.
Stupid.
He and his mom and dad came over after school today to check up on me, and I appreciate that because I need somebody to watch out for me. Just to give you a quick update, I had knee replacement surgery 2 weeks ago today, as a matter of fact, and have had ups and downs over the last 2 weeks, some trials and tribulations. Fortunately, no falls or anything like that. I'm getting stronger every day, but still using a walker to get around. Have one more physical therapy here at home this week, and then next week I'll be heading out for additional off-site physical therapy at Metro Health in Middleburg Heights. I'm going to try to get back on a regular schedule, but a lot of that will depend upon when they schedule me for these physical therapies. Got to be very frank with you. I'm not all together. I'm still on some pretty heavy duty painkillers. It does affect the thinking and the reasoning. And so you may be in for a good laugh here today, if not a good Bible study. So I hope you'll just bear with me and let me go ahead and kind of get accustomed to this whole idea again. Today we're going to be talking about a man by the name of Cornelius. Cornelius was a Roman centurion, and he is going to become a soldier of the cross. This is really a great example of divine disruption. So let's go ahead and move forward and take a look at this whole idea. Thank you, Maxwell. I appreciate you being here to help me. We will talk with you just a wee bit later. So, the first thing that I want you to understand is this story is found in Acts, the 10th chapter. Now, in our last lesson, if you can remember that long ago, we looked at the divine disruption in the life of the Apostle Paul, or as he was called at that point in time, Saul. His encounter changed him from a murderer and a persecutor of Christians to a follower of Jesus Christ. And what an impact that man's life had on the church. In today's lesson, we're going to look at a Gentile soldier. Now, let's remember what the term Gentile means. We're not saying gentle. Gentile is a classification of people. It's anyone who isn't Jewish. All right. So if you're not Jewish, you're a Gentile. That was the idea in the Bible. Now, Cornelius was a soldier of the Roman Empire. And he's going to go from being a soldier of the Roman Empire to a soldier of the Lord Jesus Christ. Now, this story starts in the bustling city of Caesarea. That's where we find the man by the name of Cornelius. He's a centurion, which indicates that he is responsible for approximately 100 men in the Roman army. He's a man of authority, he's a man of respect. But what sets Cornelius apart was his heart. He was a devout man, we're told in the scriptures, a man who feared God, who gave generously to those in need, and he prayed to God regularly. Now, we have a record of Cornelius helping out various causes within the city, and we know that he is a devout man. Now, we're going to see that one day, as Cornelius is praying, he has a vision. An angel of God appears to him and says, Cornelius, and Cornelius is startled. I want to remind you how similar this is to the Apostle Paul. Paul's on the road uh, to Damascus, and suddenly he encounters a vision of God, and the vision says, Paul or Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? Here we see Cornelius, this devout man, is interrupted by an angel of the Lord who simply says, Cornelius. Startled, Cornelius replies, What is it, Lord? Now let's give this man some credit here. All right? He's a Gentile, but he is obviously a God-fearer. He recognizes the voice of God. Now the angel tells him that his prayers and his acts of charity have ascended as a memorial before God, and he wants Cornelius to do something. Sorry about that. That's one of those moments. He instructs Cornelius to tell some men to go to the city of Joppa and there to meet a man by the name of Simon Peter. Simon Peter was staying with a man by the name of Simon the tanner by the sea. And so we have some very specific instructions. Now, if you're with me today, uh, where have we seen this city of Joppa before? I asked that question on Facebook, and I would love to know what your response is to it. Do you remember the city of Joppa? And if so, uh, where do we see it before? I see Jackie Snyder with us and a number of others, a number of people. Thank you for being here. Can you remember where we've seen the city of Joppa before? I think it's very significant. I'm trying to follow here on my phone. The city of Joppa was the city that Jonah fled to. Now, God had told Jonah to go to Nineveh. He went to Joppa, boarded a boat there. You'll notice by my